Hi, how are you? Today I will be analyzing the internationalization journey of the festival, a rapidly growing chocolate bar brand founded in 2021 by the Jimmy Donaldson, better known as the Mr. Beast. The festival is the subsidiary of the Beast industry. The company was created with the clear mission to revolutionize snacking by offering simple, high-quality ingredients while tackling one of the biggest issues in the chocolate industry: child labor in the cocoa farming. In just few years, the festival has expanded its footprint across North America, Europe, Asia, and Oceania. This expansion reflects not only the company ambition, but it's also the commitment to bringing ethical, sustainable chocolate to the customer worldwide. From day one, it was decided as the born global startup, leveraging the Mr. Beast worldwide digital influence to reach audience far beyond its home market. By 2023, the company has entered a phase of the rapid expansion. In just 2 years, the festival reached over 100 countries. I offer global sales shipping service through the company website and via the agents and distributors. In Vietnam, 7-Eleven is the monopoly retailer of the company. This role wasn't just fast, it was strategic, targeting both developed and emerging markets to build a truly global footprint. Look ahead to 2026 and beyond. The company continues to strengthen its global success with the presence across six continents and a diverse product brand from chocolate bars to cookie and gummies. In short, festival internationalization journey so as how your company can achieve extraordinary speed, large scale, and sports car, transforming from local large into the worldwide movement for the ethical snacking. By analyzing the RBV and VRIO framework, we can identify the factors that facilitate and some that hinder some successful internationalization of the business. In terms of the financial resources, the company benefits from strong internal funding through the BIS industry. This reduce reliance on the external debt or equity financing and allow the company to reinvest and earn into the rapid global expansion from and product development. Regarding physical resources, the company doesn't rely on the own manufacturing facility. Instead, it adopts an asset-light model by the partnering with the third-party producer in Beirut. This approach increasing the flexibility, enabling the company to enter multiple international market quickly without a significant capital investment in infrastructure. The company human resources are another criteria strength. Jimmy Donaldson, entrepreneurial vision, deep understand of the digital audience play a certain central role in the shaping the brand. Additionally, the team behind the company possesses strong expertise in the marketing, supply chain coordination, allow the firm to connect effectively with global consumers and manage international operation. In terms of the uh, organizational resources, the company has built a strong brand identity centered on trust, transparency, and ethical sourcing. Its mission to eliminate the child labor in the cocoa farming, strengthen the customer loyalty, and differentiate the brands. Moreover, four key criteria of the VRIO framework had explained more clearly. One of the festival's most significant resources is global influence of its founder, Jimmy Donaldson. This result enabled the company to reach millions of the customer instantly while significantly reducing the marketing cost. Is also rare as the very few companies possess such powerful personal brand. Furthermore, it's difficult to imitate because it's built on years of the content creation, audience trust, and personal reputation. Moreover, as I said before, festival ethical and sustainable brand is valuable and somewhere rare, particularly in the mass market chocolate industry. However, it's only moderately difficult to imitate as the competitors can adopt similar ethical claims. Nevertheless, building genuine customer trust takes time, allowing the company to maintain at least temporary competitive advantage that could become more sustainable if reinforced over time. Next is the home market push factor that have driven the firm internationalize. While the US provide a highly developed environment for the startup, certain conditions also pushed firm to expand beyond the domestic boundaries. Firstly, asset civil but highly competitive market in the US create pressures for differentiation and growth. The confectionery industry is dominated by established giants such as Hershey's, Company, or Mars. Marking is difficult for new entrants like the company to gain the significant market share. Secondly, although the U.S. benefit from strong funding and financial support, this also raised the expectations for the rapid scaling and high return. Part to the resources of the business industry, the company face pressure to grow quickly, international expansion, and natural strategy to make this expectations. Furthermore, the U.S. has highly developed human capital and education system producing skilled professional and innovation idea. However, this also intensify competition as many firms have access to similar talent and capability. As a result, is expanding abroad allow the company to better leverage its unique strength, particularly its digital brand and ethical position in less crowded markets. Finally, despite a strong government and regulations frameworks, operating solid in the U.S. can limit its growth due to the market maturity and regulation complexity. Expanding internationally enable the company to diversify risk and accept new growth opportunities. In other words, the horse market pull factors that may have attracted the firm internationalization through the quarter diamond model. Firstly, demand conditions play a significant role. Many international markets, particularly in Europe and Asia, have strong and growing demand for premium, ethical, and sustainable food products. Consumer in countries such as UK, Germany are highly conscious of the issue like fair trade and child labor align closely with the company missions. This certificates customer demand encourage the company to enter this market to maximize its brand value. Secondly, the presence of the related and supporting industries is another important pull factor. Strong retail network and our e-commerce platform and marketing ecosystem in the country like Canada and Australia enable the companies to scale quickly. This supporting industry reduce entrant barrier and enhance the operational efficiency in the foreign market. Furthermore, firm statutory structure and rivalry in the host market can create opportunities. While competition exists globally, some markets may less saturated or more open to the new brand compared to the US. It allows the firm to position itself effectively as the differentiated mission-driven brand. Additionally, government policy in many countries support international trade and foreign businesses through favorable regulations, trade agreement, and lower barrier to enter. This condition make expansion more facility and less risky. For example, in Canada, Mexico has a free trade relationship with the US. It's called the USMCA. Finally, the trade factor so that the global reach of the digital platform and international fan base of the Jimmy Donaldson create unexpected opportunities since demand already exists globally through the market exports exporter entering foreign market become natural step to capture that demand. And now the question about the picture of the company in the next 5 years for the globalization, or in terms of the opportunity, the festival is well positioned to capitalize on the global shift toward a healthier and more sustainable consumption. Our demand for the ethical products is rising rapidly, particularly in the emerging markets such as India and Asia, where a growing middle class increasing aware of sustainability as issues. Moreover, expansion of the e-commerce and digital platform will continue to support global reach, allowing the brand to enter the new market with the relatively low cost. However, one major risk is intensifying competition from established global players such as Mark and Nestle, which have supply chain and global distribution network. Additionally, maintaining consistent ethical sourcing standards across multiple countries may become increasingly complex as the company scale. External pressures such as fluctuating raw material price, especially cocoa, regulation difference around market could also impact operation. Furthermore, over-relying on the personal brand of the Jimmy Donaldson may pose long-term vulnerability if the brand perception shift. Looking at its trajectory, the company is likely to continue scaling rapidly in the short term, driving its a stronger digital presence and global demand. However, over the time, the company may shift toward a more balanced approach, focusing not only on the enter new markets but also on consolidating its position in the key regions such as North America, Europe, advancing into the high-growth regions like Asia is expected, but with the increasing emphasis on local partnerships, strengthening supply chains, and adapting our product to relations references. Thank you for listening. Bye.